Good morning. It's a day after Halloween, and we have some breaking news. Thanks to, well, first off, we want to thank former Deputy Arvin Dalkey, now our arts cop, who disappeared, we thought, for about 6 weeks, and had turned out, after he had ran a couple graffito camps in town here, that he had gone under deep cover and was actually spending a lot of time with local graffitists. And well, one of the things he's discovered, and the reason why he's been so secretive, is that this, I hope you can see it, this face that's been appearing all over town. At first it was just outlines, now they're getting colored in. We've seen them on the side of coal and salt trains. And we'll get to that, the importance of that in a minute. These are actually promos, believe it or not, as Dalkey has revealed. None of us saw this coming. We should have. But that music should be familiar to you, and I just want to take a moment and disturb things here and show you what's going on from our perspective, because we think what Dalkey has discovered is, in fact, that these drawings around town were promos for this movie that's come out called Where the Wild Things Are. You know, if you need a compare contrast, well, you know, that's not the best. I'm sure we could find, if we go out the gallery here and look at some of their other little animals and so forth, that you'll see that Maurice Sendak influenced our local graffitist, and inside all of us is fear. Well, you know, I really don't want to promote this. This is not my business here, but these things bear such a powerful resemblance to the graffiti that we've seen around town that there's a shot right there. So we're going to get away from this, but this is what we're talking about. Okay, breaking news, real breaking news here in Tiny Town, and the fact that they would be putting these, that Warner Brothers would pay to have a local artist go around and promote this stuff in vulnerable tiny towns like Ithaca. I don't know. It kind of smacks of. I don't know. How much do they pay this person to do this? Well, Dalkey's going to get to us as soon as he can. He's gotten himself in a little hot water, as you can understand. Once you start messing around with these mega corporations, you've got to be really careful. We're worried for his life right now. We think he's going to be okay, but even Chicken Dave this morning, Davey Weathercock, spotted one on the side of a salt train, and one of the other things we're concerned about is these things are on the sides of salt cars, and one of the reasons they're running the salt cars this year a little early is they're spreading salt along the train tracks, and they're going to add cabooses to the train full of men with shotguns, and the idea is to bring all the deer out, especially in the Lansing and Cayuga Heights area, bring them out into the open along the train tracks, and they're just going to shoot them like they used to do, Buffalo Bill style. This kind of news is disturbing. I understand it's the day after Halloween. People just want to relax from scary news. But between the fact that we've had Warner Brothers coming here doing advance advertising for a movie that apparently is very good. People have enjoyed it. Some people cried at the end. I understand a grown man cried at the end of this movie. So, you know, Maurice Sendak's book was the first book I ever read, and I was able actually to read. Besides the Bazooka Joe comics, that was my first big breakthrough, Bazooka Joe. But, you know, when I actually had to read it to my auntie, I froze up. I couldn't read it. The words just made no sense to me all of a sudden. Never did like the pictures, still don't like the pictures, but the fact that Warner Brothers has just sort of saturated this area with these with these advanced memes. They're memes. It's a memetic thing, you know, and the fact that it's continuing. I have 10 or 12 now documented pictures of this monster head from Where the Wild Things Are, and I'm glad we're finally getting to the bottom of this, and we hope that we can get Dalkey back safely, and our prayers are out to him and his family right now, and we hope that you pray for our man, arts cop, Tiny Town arts cop Arvin Dalkey, as he's discovered some pretty hot news. Thanks. Bye.